Peace, 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 peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, and priests of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or night, depending on when you catch or see this video. I'm just making a quick little video, you feel me, to talk about some shit with y'all personally, right? It's a lot of distractions going on, put it like that. And the reason why I say that is because I've been seeing a lot of shit lately, like a lot of crazy shit been taking place just to keep niggas' eyes off the real shit, right? Hold on, cause I already know me. Hold on, nigga. I know when I get to talking, nigga, I talk until that bitch go out. But yeah, what was I saying? You know, it's a lot of distractions going on to keep niggas from seeing what's really taking place. You know, I seen the situation where DDG and Halle Bailey. I'm like, this is nothing new. You feel me? When it comes to black men, you feel me? And that shit, this is nothing new. I just advise to keep doing what he doing to get full custody or whatever case may, you know, whatever case may be with that situation. We seen Tory Lanez get stabbed up in jail. Now I'm gonna say that in itself was like he being set up. We know Tory Lanez being set up. Point is, they trying to keep niggas' eyes off the fucking sky and the ocean, right? But that's still ain't even the main bits and pieces, right? The main thing they want to keep your eyes off of is them Epstein files. Now let's take a look at it real quick. Y'all see I got the Black Ops music playing, nigga, you feel me? I'm trying, that shit finna wake a couple niggas up like the sleeper agents having this song going. I ain't gonna cap. So let me look into it, right? Y'all can see this shit? Yeah, y'all can see this shit good. Okay, so Epstein files. So the first phase, this is the first phase. This was nobody is talking about this shit, fool. Nobody talking about this shit. This was released this year in February, like 3 months ago. Nobody ain't said shit about this, gang. So it says today, Attorney General Pamela Bondi, blah 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 blah. Publicly released files related to the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and his sexual exploitation of over 250 underage girls at his homes in New York, Florida, and among other locations. The first phase of declassified files largely contains documents that have been previously leaked out but never released in formal capacity by the U.S. government. So this is the first phase. They still got like over 1,000 documents, I believe. Let me see. It says the Department of Justice is following through on President Trump's commitment to transparency and lifting the veil on the disgusting actions of Jeffrey Epstein and his co-conspirators, said Attorney General Pamela. The first phase of the files released today sheds light on Epstein's extensive network and begins to provide the public with long overdue accountability. The FBI is entering a new era, one that will be defined by integrity, accountability, and the unwavering pursuit of justice, said FBI Director Kash Patel. There will be no cover-ups, no missing documents. We will fucking see about that. I don't just take what they fucking say. Them niggas, you know them niggas be capping. Niggas be quick to cover some shit up. But they said there would be no cover-ups, no missing documents, and no stone left unturned. And anyone from the prior or current Baru who undermines this will be swiftly pursued. If there are gaps, we will find them. If records have been hidden, we will uncover them. And we will bring everything we find to the DOJ to be fully assessed and transparently disseminated to the American people as it should be. The oath we take is to the Constitution, and under my leadership, that promise will be upheld without compromise. So it says, let's see, General Bondi released the full and complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein in response. The department received approximately 200 pages of documents. However, how fucking ever, nigga, the Attorney General was later informed of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein that were not previously disclosed. Nigga, we got it. I done pulled up the road picture of y'all goofy ass, nigga. Nigga, they got thousands of documents, nigga, that ain't been disclosed yet. Mob. This right here is the 200 pages, but they still have another thousands of pages of documents that they gotta go through, redact shit, you know, read it, make sure there ain't no faulty shit going on, and then they release the stuff to the public. So let's look at this flight log list, right? Let's look at this flight log list. Let's see what's going on with this. Nobody has been talking about this. I'm in my schizo arc right now. You feel me? This is my schizo arc. I can't read, bro. This whoever, now they know better than this. Whoever wrote this shit, you need to go back to high school, nigga. This is sad. I can't see those names. I don't even know what the fuck this shit saying. Is this Dale Coleman? Who is that? Okay. It's not even a real person. It's not even a real fucking person. Unless I'm spelling it wrong. I don't know. Saul Levi? Maybe this is him? Could be, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is the flight log, but these some horrible fucking pictures, nigga. How the fuck a nigga supposed to read this shit and know who was on the hoe? Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Ella Anderson, Jeffrey and Ghislaine. Okay, so we know their names is on there for a fact. Some of these shit you just can't see. Okay, so yeah. Oh, damn, I was gonna go through everyone, but there's so many of them. Okay. Masseuse? What the fuck? Masseuses? No way. Damn. To protect, but yeah, these are the victims. These are the underage girls that he had as masseuses doing all. Damn. And we can't even see none of the names. Racketeering, narcotics, sex trafficking. God damn, this is all in the past like couple months. So look, it's getting real out here. As a matter of fact, put me here. It's getting real out here. You know, I'm peeping what's going on. You feel me? Let's not forget the sun cranking up, nature cranking up. It's gonna be hot. Stay hydrated, y'all. You know, it's shit happening in the skies that niggas can't explain. Shit coming out of the ocean that niggas can't explain. It's all kind of crazy shit that niggas can't explain right now. And we well aware of that. We need to be aware of that, but you know, also be aware of the fact that look how many children is coming up missing. This nigga Jeffrey Epstein had 250 underage girls as masseuses doing God knows what to who knows what. Cause it wasn't just him. It wasn't just him, gang. It wasn't just him. 250 underage girls, nigga? How? And just imagine what else is going on out there that ain't even been discovered and uncovered yet. I'm sorry, like we can. I don't be wanna. You feel me? I don't want to hear shit right now. So as I was saying, I don't want to hear shit else but this shit right here, cause this is what's going. Y'all don't know why. It's the reason why I'm so heavy on trying to bring light to the sex trafficking of children, nigga. It's something. Most people think it's about blood rituals and sacrifices. Yes, it's that labor and sexual abuse. You feel me? And that shit. That is taking place, but it's also something that's, you gotta remember, last but not least, these kids is being organ harvested. After all that shit, they being organ harvested. There's a reason for that. You feel me? There's a reason for that. And the people that's doing that, they think they can live long by doing that. That's why you see the clip where Steve Harvey, he put on that makeup that was made from it was made from basically fetuses, right? Or the it's made from the skin, foreskin of babies. And when Steve Harvey heard that shit, you feel me? He knew what he put on. He just be acting dumb to make people laugh. Just a dumb house nigga. That's all he is. You feel me? He'll bend over for a check real quick. So when you think about that shit, you gotta think on what else are they doing besides just that little makeup shit, where they using children blood, placentas and shit like that to make themselves try to live longer when they can't. Not under the sun, nigga. You crazy as hell. This shit finna get gritty. It's finna get gritty, no cap. So at least 2025, nobody ain't talking about it. Let me just see if I can find a few more things before I cut it off, right? A survivor of sexual assault by Jeffrey Epstein urged Trump administration to release the case files about the disgraced financer, as it has promised to do. After weeks of delay that have frustrated those campaigning for full transparency, releasing the Epstein releasing the Epstein files must be an imminent objective. Teresa Helm, who was assaulted by Epstein in the early 2000s, and is now the Survivor Services Coordinator at the National Center on Sexual Exploitation. The ongoing cover-up and extreme lack of transparency has been exhausted. The truth in full is what's deserved for the survivors of Epstein's sex trafficking operation and for the public. The Trump administration has long pledged to release the Epstein files, and amid concerns that information about his activities and accomplices was being withheld from the public. He was a pedophile and a financer who took his own life in a New York prison in 2019. Cap. Stop. I'm so tired of seeing this shit right here. That nigga faked his death. I'm telling you, when you got that much money, you a fucking fool. You a mother. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all think that nigga killed himself, you a dumbass, gang. I'm just gonna be $150. When you got that much money, gang, you can fake your death. I'm telling you, you can pay. And do you know how many niggas was tied around this man? This nigga is like Diddy before the white people. You know how many white celebrities, businessmen, CEOs and shit was around this nigga? Trump was in them flight logs, nigga. Supposedly. So this ain't nothing but Diddy for the white people. Point blank period. That nigga ain't fake his death. I mean, that nigga ain't kill himself. That nigga faked his death. So it says, as he waited trial for sex trafficking charges, his wealth and philanthropy made him a well-connected figure across politics, academia, and finance. Attorney General Pam Bondi said previously that the FBI is having to review tens and thousands of video. Oh my god, nobody's talking about this fucking shit. What? Nigga. This was like 8 days ago. This was like last week. The FBI is reviewing thousands of Epstein videos. What do y'all need? Why are y'all reviewing? Listen to this. Attorney General Pam Bondi said that previously the FBI is having to review tens and thousands of videos of Epstein with children or involving child porn. She said there are hundreds of victims and the volume explained the delay. Damn, nigga. Child. What? That's why this shit taking so long. Then you got Diddy in them tapes. Like, damn. When this shit get released, niggas is finna be disgusted on who was. Like, I'm not worried about. I want the documents to get released, but more importantly, I want the people that was around him to be released. I want the names that was around him to be released. It wasn't just him and his fucking wife. It was plenty of people coming to them islands and all kind of, man. The slower than expected release of documents has come under scrutiny from other Republicans and conservative influencers who have questioned the holdup. An initial phase 1 release of some of the Epstein files in early March faced criticism when it became clear that most of the information they contained was already known. Facts. Come on now. We are working with the DOJ on the Epstein case, and as the AG stated, there are voluminous voluminous, however you say that word. There's a volume amounts of downloaded child sexual abuse material that we're dealing with. FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino said in a May 10 post on X. That was 5 days ago. There are also victim statements that are entitled to specific protections. We need to do this correctly, but I do understand the public's desire to get the information out there. Wow. And nobody's talking about this shit. I wonder why, bro. You got all this other shit going on. I don't give a fuck. Let's talk about this, gang. Alright, y'all. What it do? This future OJ here. You feel me? From editing this video that I just done, right? I want to go back. I peeped something in the video that I didn't pay attention to, right? When I was looking at that article. So I want to go back to that article, right? I want y'all to peep something, man. I didn't pay attention to this when I was originally doing the video, right? Epstein Files House Task Force demands release. The oversight task force on the declassification of federal secrets, led by Republican Representative Anna Paulina Luna of Florida, is demanding a full release. Is demanding a full release of the Epstein files, setting a target of May 16th, which is tomorrow. The task force wrote to Bondi after the death by suicide last month of Virginia Giffrey, one of Epstein's most high-profile victims. The survivors of Jeffrey Epstein, as well as the American people, deserve to know who among the elite protected, enabled, or participated in Jeffrey Epstein's disgusting racketeering. Luna said in a statement, "Our task force is demanding the full release of all these files or a briefing on the status of the investigation. We work alongside DOJ, not for it. AG Bondi needs to stop stonewalling and communicate with us." Wow. Let that sink in. I'm not even going to get too deep on this. Just 3 things I want you to pay attention to. The American people deserve to know who among the elite protected, enabled, or participated in Jeffrey Epstein's disgusting racket. The second thing, one of Epstein's most high-profile victims died to suicide, quote-unquote suicide, last month. Virginia, however you say that. And then last but not least, they're trying to set a target of getting a full release tomorrow. Wow. Keep it rolling. Let's talk about this, gang. Because then this shit gonna lead to some other shit. I'm telling you. Niggas think I'm capping. This shit gonna lead to some darker, demonic shit. Watch. And you gonna realize it's a force running this world. Or let me not say the world. It's a force running this society and this system right now. That ain't pretty. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't pretty, and it's ready to reveal itself. I'm gonna just say that. In physical form, it's ready to reveal itself. And I don't think niggas ready for that. Wow. I ain't even know all that. You feel me? So right now, that's why it's taking so long. They reviewing all that. What y'all reviewing it for, though?
Got him. We fucking got him.
Like, be for real. If you know that's what that is, nigga, burn that shit. Niggas talking about we need to review these footages. Man, what's wrong with the government, fool? Ark, y'all. What is wrong with, like, they said they gotta review it. No, y'all don't. Y'all need to burn that shit. You know y'all got the nigga supposedly dead, but I feel like he ain't. But anyways, just release the documents. Just release all the documents and all the names and all the people. I mean, like, were there rituals? See, I'm telling you, they said tens and thousands of videos of child sexual abuse. And God knows what else. What the fuck? And they talking about they got a review. That's all I can show y'all right there. You feel me? That's all I can say. Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, Will Smith, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, the Pope, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. Come on now, nigga. Come on now. This shit get deep. Man, look, y'all stay in tune, man. We making progression, no transgression. This shit just got much weirder. I really want this shit to come out now. I didn't even know they was reviewing child. They reviewing tens of thousands of child videos. Come on now. One love made universe. One love made universal love, y'all. Y'all stay in tune, man. Like always, I'll be back with another one. I'm out, man. I'm out.